Spirit X Strike. This game has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. So this game is just a demo for now on Steam of the game called Spirit X Strike. And since it's just a demo, I'll go easy on it. The only thing they have to work on is the camera. It doesn't turn fast enough. But aside from that, I really enjoyed this game. The combat is great, it's very fluid. That little teleportation thing he does where he faces through enemies, it happens naturally by attacking. You just press the attack button and input a direction and he'll naturally like teleport Dragon Ball Z style. You can also dodge. The dodge is also like this dematerialize phase through enemies type of thing. So there's a perfect dodge, but I think I haven't mastered the game yet. But from what I learned in the tutorial, you use the dodge to like perfect dodge projectiles, and then you use the parry to perfect parry melee attacks. Now you can parry everything except the red attacks. You can parry and dodge everything except the red attacks. But what you really want to be parrying, is the yellow attacks. That's what you want to be perfect parrying it, and the projectiles you want to be perfect dodging them, because when you do perfect dodge them, specifically the yellow attacks, when you perfect parry them, you then do like this instant counterattack, and same for the perfect dodging. When you perfect dodge, then input the attack button or the kick button, X for punch, Y or triangle for kicking, and you'll instantly teleport to enemies. Be it with, well, if the enemy's far away, you're gonna teleport due to it being a projectile attack, and then you'll teleport like the entire distance, like from one end of the arena to the other, you'll teleport. So when you do these perfect parries and perfect dodges, right, you do this instant reprisal. And when an enemy is weak enough, you can press the right trigger button, and then you do like a finisher, which usually kills the enemy. And so this game is really good with the combat and the teleportation, especially the teleportation. That's what really makes the combat in this game fluid. And also the fact that if you perfect dodge a projectile, the game lets you teleport to the other side of the stage and attack the enemy, which is great. And from what I've seen in this game, each time you do a perfect dodge or a perfect parry, a perfect dodge or a perfect parry, and you do the reprisal, which you should be successfully landing 100% of the time because it's not difficult at all, the game just lets you do this finisher attack, which just keeps the combat flowing. So even on the harder difficulties, even though some enemies can be damage sponges, this game rewards your timing by letting you do this finisher attack if you time the parry correctly, if you time the perfect dodge correctly. So the game lets you stay engaged in the combat, and the fluidity, the teleporting, it just looks so cool. This game just is really cool. I don't know which country this game is. This game might be Chinese or Korean. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I had lots of fun with it. I want to see, I'm thinking the boss is coming next. We gotta check to see what happens. Yeah, here we are. This is the boss. So this guy is hard as fuck. But not because he's unfair, not because he's like this invincible type of enemy. It's because once you start timing everything, I missed the perfect dodge, and I missed the perfect parry too. So the red attacks, you can only avoid them by jumping the red attacks. You gotta jump. Here, when he throws his shield, you gotta dodge it, and then you can score the perfect dodge. And when he goes yellow, you gotta score the perfect parry. And that's why this boss is so difficult. Because if he catches you slipping, and if you fail the perfect dodge or the perfect parry, you're not gonna be able to beat this boss. I know in the trailer, it looks like this game's all about doing insane combos, chaining combos like Devil May Cry. That's the first impression, but really, my impression from this game, from playing it, was that the key to this game is timing. Just perfect parry, perfect dodge. You gotta time it correctly, and you master the parry, you master the game. So I'm really happy with this game. Gonna give it a, let me see. It's a demo, so for now, let's give it a 7.5 on the parry scale and a 7.5 on the enjoyment and fun scale. I'm really happy with this game where it's going. Hopefully, this will be like a cool fighting game. What if they make it a roguelike? But whatever, guys. Thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy.